Through a flashback, we also learn that Cheon-suk knew Sukmin killed someone again, and he blamed her for what he did. After killing Gwangchul, Sukmin burns his gloves. By the time the police arrive, they find a body burnt beyond recognition with a knife in the chest. The police call Do-hee and update her on the case. She and Gu-won drop by the police station. However, Gu-won asks Suk-hoon to take Do-hee home and heads to the office to look for something. He finds the bug Gwangchul left in his office. Gu-won realizes that Gwangchul was killed because he was identified. The minute Gwangchul's real face was exposed, he was done for. Gu-won deduces the real mastermind is still out there, and they must find him. He asks Bakgyu to use the bug and see if it will lead them to the real culprit. Bakgyu asks him to wait a few more days for the full moon and regain his powers. He is worried Gu-won might get hurt again without his powers. He is a mere mortal, after all. As they talk, Gu-won realizes that all the clocks in his office have stopped running. It dawns on him that his powers are entirely gone. He rushes to the hospital to check on the girl he healed and finds her in dire condition. He returns to Sunwoo, and all his contracts with human beings are burned. His whole world is crushing before his eyes, burning to the ground as the ashes scatter around him. At Sukmin's house, Se-ri finds the unburnt pieces of Sukmin's gloves in the fireplace. She is shaken but pretends like it is nothing. During the ride home, Do-hee tells Sukmin that with the culprit dead, it is all over now. However, Suk-hoon believes things are far from over. He suspects Gu-won might have killed Gwangchul for revenge. Scared about his fate, Gu-won visits the beggar woman at the bus station, and she takes him to a restaurant. She reveals her powers and says she was the one who bestowed the demon powers on Gu-won. In fact, Gu-won has now turned fully human. Gu-won asks if there is a way to get his powers back. Unfortunately, the answer proves to be another dilemma. For him to get his powers back, Do-hee needs to die. We then see a hurt Do-hee lying on the floor as her surroundings burn. Is she in danger? Elsewhere, Suk-hoon meets with Jae-young to ask more about Gu-won. Jae-young reveals that Gu-won is a demon who tricks and brings misfortunes, leading humans to hell. The episode review. The stakes continue to pile up for our beloved couple. Do-hee has already given up her inheritance, and Gu-won needs to decide if he can give up being a demon. It is a hard decision, given that he has been a demon for 200 years. Our curiosity is also piqued by whether he will remember his past life and if Do-hee is part of his past. How did he become a demon, and why does being with Do-hee turn him into a human? On the other hand, it is possible that Do-jaeong is aware of his father's sins and has cloned his phone. He seems to be quite fidgety when he is with his dad, which leads us to believe Sukmin is abusing him. Se-ra is also afraid of her husband and is used to sweeping things under the rug and pretending nothing bad is happening. Gwangchul should have watched his back while working with the devil's spawn. However, it is likely Gwangchul made it out, and the body belongs to the old landlord he killed. We will know more as the next chapters unfold.